Hey. Happy Friday, Gary. How's it going?
Good, John. How are you, man?
I'm doing okay. I don't think we're live. Hold on. I got to do this. Something went wrong.
Uh-oh.
Redo. Back to the back. Back to you go. Hey. Happy Friday, Gary.
Hey, happy Friday, John. What a week.
Yeah, I know. It's like it should be like we should be going to Disney World and riding the roller coaster, right?
I'm
It's
telling you,
like
you better put your arms up.
yeah. Like you just don't care. Wave them in the air. Yeah, it's like Indiana weather. It's just changing like this, like all the time. So
Man, this
wow,
market's been crazy this week, up and down, and just no way you know which direction it's going.
no, it was like Monday was like I did not sell one thing on Monday, but I sure
Oh
was
no.
thinking about it on Friday about and Thursday, but yeah, by Friday it already it corrected 3 days in a row pretty much, and then
Oh
to see
yeah,
it come
that's it.
back on Tuesday was better news that we're not at least going for. I think I'm not real steady about the whole thing, but it's not time for it to blow up yet. But what's been bugging me all. We got to talk about this. What's bugging me all week is how did you do on the boil? Because if
Oh, yeah.
let's pull up the list. Let's pull up boil right now and see where
All
it's
right,
at.
let
All right,
me.
let's pull up the list here.
Yeah,
And oh
Boyle's
wait,
awesome.
it sounds like you might have sold it at the wrong time. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, no, I didn't sell it the wrong time. I made green on it,
Oh, okay. Well, you know what we
but
say.
let's put it this way. I wish I still had it.
Yeah, I got a whole list of those over here. The Magic
Yeah.
Eight Ball can't even get those
And
right.
you even got some you don't want, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah. That's some of them are
Yeah.
like,
But yeah, Boyle went up. I took a point. So I had 300 shares, made $300, right?
there you go. That's
Yeah, not bad.
argue by taking it. You can't lose money taking a profit. That's one of our sayings here on Stock Market
Yeah.
Neophytes.
Green is good. And if you'll look here at the chart, pre-market this morning, yeah,
Yeah.
went all the way up to 1071.
Man, where's it at now? Is it on a downslide or that's
It's
actually
at
sort of
10,
stable?
yeah, a little bit. It's at 1025. But here's the deal. Yesterday, if you look at the chart right here, right, you seeing
Yeah,
that?
man, that thing really spiked.
And then you go up and we look at gas futures, and we'll do a 5-day chart on that as well.
Yeah,
Right in here. This was last Friday, right?
mm-hmm.
8-7. Or what's the date today? 9? No.
9. That's Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, gas futures spiked up, and right in here at 8 o'clock, pre-market. And I'm thinking, man, that's it. They're going to come down all day long. And so I shorted it, and I was in the money. But as the day, I was just going to hold it because I thought, Boyle had a pretty good run, right? I mean, we were watching it in the high sevens.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking it's time for this to go on down. Well, they gone it, and I shorted actually 3 contracts, and it went against me, and I give all that 300 back.
Easy come, easy go. But
Right.
you forgot our motto of buy low, sell high. Well, you did it. You just did it backwards too. So
Yeah,
it's like in the mirror. You held the mirror up, and
so
it was in reverse.
that's what things you just do, and then you got to not do stupid stuff when you're day trading. I'm telling you. So
Yeah. So did you sell it for the point? It took I was sort of watching it this week. I wanted to see how you were doing. There one day I looked at like Tuesday or Monday, one of the like Tuesday maybe. I looked and it was exactly at what you bought it at. It
Right.
had gone up and then it came back down, And then it was, I'm like, wow, this is good. Gary's making money. It's at 9 something. And then all of a sudden I look back again, it's 8:54. I'm like,
yeah. Well, I've got a 10-day chart up here, and I got the cursor on 8/2, which was last Friday.
okay.
So it went all the way down to 797. So I was in at 8:54.
Right.
And I'm thinking, but man, that's Monday, and then Tuesday is I think I was watching it. I think that's the day probably you thought, Gary's back in the money, but it just kind of leveled out there. Well,
Yeah,
it
did.
spiked up.
Yeah, then it like the last couple days, ever since I think Tuesday it just keeps
went
going up a little bit.
During the market hours, went up to like 10-12. Well, I put a sell in that day at 9:54, and I thought I'll just take the profit. Well, then the next day is the day that oil spiked up all the way to 1070, and that's when I thought I'd short the gas.
Well, I thought after Thursday, Friday, Monday of all the sell off that people were going to be skittish, but man, they got right back in the saddle, didn't they? Back in.
They did, yeah.
And it just was like boom, we're back.
Sort of. I think you'll see some of the picks are.
They're really still.
We went
suffering.
Down pretty low. We had a major sell off. What was last week, and then this week has been somewhat of a recovery, but I don't think we're done. I
think that there's some bargain hunters out there, and it's gonna run up a bit, and then there we go. So, well, hey, let's get to the picks. How's that?
All right,
let's do that. Let's. I
gotta go to the state fair today. Spiro on today?
I don't see him. I don't see him in the thing. He may not be. He said I talked to him this morning, but he might be tuning in. So if he's not, then we'll make him ride the goat. Oh, I wanted to tell you something. So last week's show, I get a notice that we've infringed on somebody's copyrights. Guess how? Ride the Bull. But when we do the Ride the Bull, the PBA, not the Professional Bowler Association, but the Professional Bull Riding Association, took offense to us using their stuff.
My goodness.
Yeah, we're still going to use it till they come after me. but so all that to say that whoever loses today is riding a goat, because that one they don't care about.
I wonder who will
offend,
who we're going to infringe on when we ride the goat.
Yeah, we'll probably get Larry Bird and Michael Jordan and LeBron James calling in saying, "Hey, I'm the goat," or what's the other quarterback, Peyton Manning, and what's his face?
Yeah. Oh man.
Yep.
Well, you want to start with Spiro's?
Yeah, let's do that one. BYND. Let's start with him. Let's start with our guest, our guest guesser.
Let's see how he did. BYND was 574 last week.
Yep.
And I set up.
Yep. I said down. Spiro set up. 8-Ball set up.
Yeah. It's at 624.
Dang. And even in this market. So
yeah,
I lost again. Looks like I might as well get the saddle out for the goat. Start out in a bad way here. So then we got DTE.
Say that again.
DTE. I think it's an entered DTE home phone.
Got it. All right. What was it last week?
It was 123.48.
Yeah. I got down on it. I don't know who said down.
Spiro said down. You said down. 8-Ball up. I said up. What is it?
It is at 119.83.
We got you. The 8-Ball 119. What 82?
We said down. It's 119.83. Last week it was 123.48.
Whoops! I got excited too fast. I said up, and the 8-Ball said up. You got us again. All right. How about F, which is Ford? I'm going to be Forded on this one. I'm going to be F'd on this one. I bet you.
Ford last week was 10.18.
Yep.
I got killed on this one. I said up.
You said neutral.
I did say neutral. He said up. Did you say down?
I said up. 8-Ball said down.
Okay. Well, it's down. It's only 10.08 though.
Okay, 10.08. Well, you win because that's neutral. That's within the 50 cents. So, wow, you're already I would play the PBA clip for you, but we are infringing on their rights. That professional bowlers, they don't want anybody advertising their stuff for them. So other than that, it's good. Well, there you go. That's Spiro's picks. Let's go to gold. We always do gold.
Oh yeah, let's do gold.
It was at
Let me put
24.
my screen up. See, well, let me do gold first. Let me see. Where's it at? There it is.
So gold was at 2472.90, and man, that's high.
Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe this.
It's the same.
It's 2471.
2471 even, or
Yeah.
what? Wow,
Yeah,
that's
well, it moves around pretty quick, but
that thing was all over the place this week, wasn't it?
oh man, I'm telling you.
That's crazy. It's $1 with $2
Yeah.
difference, basically. What we were at 72.90.
Guess who said neutral?
You did. You said
Yeah.
neutral. I said up, and it's not. I'm like, for the show so far.
Yeah. Well, if you'd have come on an hour earlier, it was at 2475, so you'd have been right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. If we were on Central Time, which a lot of people call God's time because it's the farmers,
right?
I would have won. So that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, well, let's go to yours. Let's do the boil. That boil was such a good deal there for you.
Oh, yeah.
We all set up too. We all set up. We all knew it. 8-ball, everybody knew it was going to go up. What do we have now? 10 something?
Yeah, it was going up. Right now it's at 10.21. $10.21.
Yep. So you'd have made some money on that one if you would have just stuck around. Maybe we should make a rule that if you do if we trade something on the show, you got to keep it until the next Friday, no matter what happens. See, that would have helped you. You would have made 1.5 points.
Well, at least we'll make that decision. I should have. You're right, man. I was very confident in that trade. For sure.
New rules. Yeah, that was new rules. We always put a new rule so that'll be our rule this time. So we have other rules. We have if it's a 50-cent swing, it's a neutral type of thing. And then if it's also if it's a penny stock, those pennies count as dollars. So on your plus side. So we got to remember all the rules on this show. It started out such a simple show, Gary. Did you notice that?
I know, man.
And now we've got rules. It's something else. Rules. So speaking of riot. Yeah, speaking of riot. Man, you did neutral on a lot of stuff. You did neutral on that one too.
Speaking of rules, we got riot.
Yep.
It is trading at 808.
808, and that would be considered a down. Hey, I got that one right. You said neutral.
Yeah.
And that one's that's the 50-cent. You're not going to get that one.
I'm outside the leather on that one.
I was the only one right on that for once.
Nice.
So, yeah. And I know, I make some picks to be contrary on the show. You know that, right? Okay. So we got GRDI.
Girdle.
And that one was like at a 106, I think. $1.06, Girdle. Aunt Girdle. I remember her.
I set up not much. It's trading at 104. So I'm down 2 cents.
2 cents. So those are dollars.
Yeah.
So that's -2. Riot, neutral. You lost a half a point on that one. 10, the boil, you got 1.5 plus though.
Yeah.
I'll give you 2 points on that one just because I'm feeling nice today. +2. Okay, so you're 0.5 down. That's all.
Yeah.
0.5. What? But MU. What? What'd you call me?
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
I thought you liked me.
MU.
MU.
Down, up. That's what we got. Gary up or Gary down.
Okay, so it's at 92.74. $92.
Oh, you lost you won a point there because it's exactly you're down $1 on that one.
Yeah. What'd I say?
You said down. I said up. I'm losing again. Okay. It's all going to come down to Nevada. Hey, you should have bought that. We should have put Lilly on there. Did you hear their earnings come out?
Oh,
they like smoked it.
Well, that and their weight loss drug, man.
Yeah, that's the one that they said they're going to make $46 billion this year. How do you do that? That's like, well, I'm going to go cash my check today. It's $1 billion for this week. I mean, basically, they're making $1 billion a week. Lilly is, and they're a large cap at, I think they said $855 billion is their capitalization. That's a lot.
When I was a teenager, everybody in Indiana said you ought to go to work for Lilly. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I think I can still go there. It's just right down the road.
Yeah,
right. Well, I remember trading it back in the 80s, Lily was like, it was around $35 and it would go up to $50. And they always said, hey, if Lily ever gets below $50, buy it. And I did that when I had a little bit of money, but man, I was just thinking if I would have kept like 300 shares back then. But the other thing is when Lily was on the market, I think in 1920, I believe they got on the market. They said if you bought, now this is quite a while ago, they said if you bought one share of Lily stock in 1920, that in 1980 it was worth $5 million. Now, of course, you'd be dead because you're buying stock in 1920, but your kids would love it, or grandkids. They would love it.
Oh, yeah.
So, Lily's always been one, except for, they had some troubling times there when they had some issues with some drugs and whatnot. But then this ozempic or whatever, this weight loss diabetes drug, it goes for about $450, $500 a pop. It must take about 3 cents to make it because they're making some jack.
But some of these great companies that have really done well as far as in their business and their stock price, they've had hurdles to go through. And a lot of people sell at the first hurdle. It's like Meta or Facebook, right?
Right.
I mean, 2 or 3 years ago when he was spending all that money on Metaverse, his stock was going down, went down like to 200 or something, because everybody you can't be spending all that money. Well, now it's back up to 500.
Right.
Because he was doing that, and everybody was, they were either talking this show, trying to get the stock to go down, or it was real, So.
Yeah. Well, Spiro was onto that a couple of years ago. He was like, buy Meta. And I'm like, I bought it. It sat there. It didn't do anything. It's like, screw this. Of course, I sold it because I knew it was going to make money. I'm good at that. I'm good at just snatching defeat out of the jaws of victory. So Nvidia looks like 103.91.
Right.
We're going to give you a $3 swing on that because you said down. You said down and everybody said up. So, so you're going to be +4. You're +4.
Nice.
The 8-ball is not. You beat the 8-ball too, so the 8-ball's not in line with yours. So that's a good job. Okay, let's go to the.
I sit here every day, John. You
ought to be bet. You ought to be bet. You ought to be beat the 8-ball.
I'll be at least 50%, right?
Yeah, that's right. People are going to start listening to you at some point. You're going to be like Kramer too.
They're
already better than that guy.
It's for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, right? It is. It is for entertainment purposes only. But I'm going to
no recommendations.
I'm going to follow you like the Pelosi's. I mean, you're that. I'm going to change you to Paul Slim Trader.
People used. Yeah, well, I can't say that. We're on the air, right? Okay.
We can't say that. This is a highly watched show.
I can't say what I was going to say.
Our one viewer may get offended. Although, hey, our show last week I put it on some different streaming places, and we had some more.
Is Claudia on?
No, Claudia is. She's going on vacation. She's going on vacation. So, yeah, we could have got a pick out of her, but we didn't. Okay, let's go to mine. You got a +4. I can't think that I'm going to do anything. I'm fearful. I'm fearful. So let's go with FTCO. It was at 450.
How about? I got the first one for you is SPX.
Oh no, the SPX was one we did as a group. That was
okay.
We can do that. Let's do those next. We got the Dow Jones Industrial.
Okay.
Standard and
we'll do those last.
Huh? Okay, we'll do those last. So mine is FTCO.
FTCO.
Good job on Nvidia, by the way. You'd have made $3 on that one.
Yeah. I've been trading that all week. It's been a good one.
Has it been roller coastering?
Yeah. Fortitude Gold Corporation is trading at $4.53.
$4.53. That's only down. That's like a neutral thing.
You said down. Yeah.
I said up. You said down. It was $4.59, so it's only 5 cents. We'll call that a neutral.
I'd say because gold was neutral. So
that makes sense, doesn't it? Wow, that's interesting how that works. We should come up with some AI algorithms to trade that.
I got some good AI once in a while.
Yeah, that's right. Well, tell John I said hi.
I will. She's always in the background. She's the one telling me all these trades, man.
She's the wizard behind the curtain. Well, Gary, there's two people in a marriage. One's right and the other's the husband. So I just going to leave that there. You have a good life like that. Okay, so we got
Being you said it, I agree with it.
I'll make sure she said it. So we have E.T. phone home.
OGT.
E.T. Not G.T. E.T.
Oh, E.T.
E.T. I was doing my E.T.
Hey,
voice.
wait a minute.
Couldn't figure that out.
E.T.'s Goodyear tire.
Oh, wow. We have to. Well, let's put that on our list for next week.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm liking the chart on that.
Here we go.
What do they do, John? Do you have any idea?
Goodyear tire or ET? That's energy.
No, Goodyear tire.
Goodyear? Oh yeah, they make widgets.
Wow, look at that.
Wow, they're down. They make tires. Is tires going that bad? Poorly for tires?
I guess new car sales are down, so tires are down, huh?
I don't know, man. It seems like there's
they
a lot
make
of
good
tires.
swings.
Yeah, look at that one right there. Whew. That'll give you a headache. That drops faster than that ride where they drop the bottom out at the fair.
What's that one group that Goodyear tires make good swings? Country group.
Actually, I got no, that's Firestone. I got a pair of work shoes that I have Firestone soles on it. They're like tires or whatever. But man, what happened to them? What's the news on them?
I don't know.
I got to sneeze. Hold on.
Yeah, we ought to do that one for next week.
Okay, well, keep it in mind. Now let's go to.
I'd almost buy that for the
show. Okay, you think, yeah, it's bound to go up. Look at that one spot. It went down one whole $1 in like one trade. It looked like
they just had earnings.
Well, they must not add any because they had lack of earnings announcement.
There's no way. What's a yearly chart? Man, that's a good night.
Yeah, they must have.
Tires
must have. They must have had like the tires at that NASCAR race when they all came off.
Yeah,
remember that race?
All right. Well, I'll digest it. I might buy that.
All right. Well, let's look at it. Now we're going to ET. I was doing my ET voice. That should have given it away, but apparently it did. Got GT.
ET. I am a little slow. Oh my goodness. What did you say?
How bad did it get? I said 1588.
It's 1555.
That's not really even that's a neutral too. So boy, I picked some really exciting friggin' stocks, didn't I? You said 55 and 88. That's less than the 50 cents. We call that a neutral. Yeah, I did go with cold.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Is that a good one? We all 8 ball said up and we all said down. So
yeah.
What's
and it's trading at 67.50.
Holy garbage. That was the pick of the week, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
That is Johnny's gonna get healthy here. I may not be riding a goat this week.
That's right. And you won't infringe on the bowl.
I gotta look at
or you can infringe on the bowl.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that didn't sound right.
No, it didn't.
Please don't tell Lisa.
So
we got 12. That's a 15-pointer for me. Man, I should have invested in that one, selling the contract short on that deal.
Yeah.
We all said it would go down. So
you're going to win.
Oh, Mark Forge. Mark Forge. I'm going to probably give some back here. That thing has been, we can talk about that one for a second. It was at 32.9. I wish it was there. Mark Forge. Yeah, I'm going to lose $1 on this one. We all set up, but I think it's at about 27. Is that what it's at?
It's at 0.2675.
Yeah, we'll call it 27 just to stop the bleeding.
All right.
So that's $1 a point on this because it's a penny stock. So that's got 3 plus. There's a -5 for the good guys. Dang it! I need that one to go up too. Okay, then we got Silvo, and it was at 78.20, and 8 ball said down. You said neutral.
Wow.
And it's at
it's 75.31.
Yeah, I wanted to buy that one. It was at 73 something for about a minute.
When we said I think we set up then, but
yeah, we set up, but we didn't know that the market was going to explode.
Right. Yes.
So
I mean, it had a low of
75.30, I lost another
$73.49.
$3. So -3. I'm still up 7. So I win this week. Yay! You
Nice.
get to ride
Nice.
the goat.
Okay.
It was
I
all
haven't
because of
rode the
gold.
goat yet. Darn.
Yeah, I know it. Well,
That's exciting.
yeah, that's
I'd
I
like
really
to ride the sheep.
it's not dark. Okay, it's not dark out. So what I thought that I was going to take a beating today because of the way I started out, missing every single call. But
Right.
that's cool. All right, so now let's go to our generic picks, and then
Okay.
we'll get to our next week picks real quick. Okay, so we got the Dow Jones Industrial. Oh, it took a little bit but did it go down 1,000 on Monday or something like that?
Dow Jones. What the?
We had it at 39,604.97.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's at 53.44.
That's the Standard and Poor's 53.44. So that's the S&P.
Oh, yeah. What's Dow Jones?
DJI. I can look it up real fast.
Yeah, I think you looked it up last time. I don't have it on here.
Yeah, who pays attention to that Dow Jones? It's not important.
And it's probably got another name, but I don't trade it.
Oh, this is funny. It's 39, 406.98. So what did we say? Down, down, down. Everybody said down.
Is it down?
Yeah, it's down a couple hundred though, but considering the week we've had, it's only down 200 points. Can you believe? Isn't that crazy?
Well, I know it. That's what they were saying on CNBC. It's like, we went down, I think, over 10%, but we came back.
Yep.
I don't know. We've come back at least a 3/4 of what we went down in a week.
Yeah, I know it. It went down super fast, but it came back in 3 days, just sort of back to what it was.
Yeah.
So I just think that people that panicked and sold their stuff, sort of lost money.
Nevada went down to 90.
What? And we didn't buy it?
I know.
I got sticker shock right now. I can't do it. I can't take it. Let's look up at SPX. We had the SPX.
Look at that. I've got Nevada on the bottom screen, $90.69.
And it's up to 106 now. Oh no, 103.
104.24.
Oh, it's gone up 50 cents or 30 cents since we were on the show. Since we did our thing. So
yeah,
it's moving around a bunch. Well, I just think a lot of people are shaky. They're, the election and war and all that. But I think that the war mongering is slowed down. Although Ukraine attacked Russia, actually in Russia. So there's that. And the Hamas is trying to blow Israel off the map still. But I think we're all used to that stuff. So it's not anything new.
Right.
But
right.
Let's so we got one more SPX.
Hey, I just bought 200 shares of Goodyear tire.
You couldn't help it, could you?
I know. I should have bought it when I was looking at it. It's 764.
So, all right, one more. Let's get through SPX. I don't really care. We don't have to get through it.
SPX.
It was whatever that is. I don't know what it is. Is it an index?
Is that ES? What
SPX? SPX. Let me see if that's an index. Nope, I don't have it on mine.
Yeah, it's the S&P 500 index.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So what do you call it? What are you calling it? How much is
the price?
Yeah, it's 53.1846. Is that what I'm saying? Yeah,
that's it. Yep. I mean, that was it. It moves around really quick.
Yeah, I see that now. It's at 19. We're going to call it that. Well, it is. It's gone down about the same as Standard and Poor's. So
about 200 points.
No, it's only 25 points. 25.
Oh, okay.
All right. Comparatively, it's about the same as the other one. 44 to 78, 41 to 18. So it's about identical on. It's sort of like the cold and the or the gold going up and down with the gold mining things. Maybe we should do an algorithm for that one. Okay, so I'm going to get another sheet out. Hold, please. So we can start with our new picks.
Wow.
And let's go. So we have. You want to do Goodyear? That'll be your your pick. Now you're going to hold it until uh, uh, next week, right?
What's the date today? 9th?
Today's the 9th.
I can't guarantee that.
Come on. if it gets too much money to make, if it's more than a wheelbarrow full of money, that's the rule. So you're buying Goodyear at what is it at?
I only bought it 200 shares. Let me see here. Where is it? Oh, up $5.
The whole thing's up $5 already?
Yeah, just 200 shares. I should have bought 1,000. Darn it.
Well, let's go back in time. Let me restart the show.
Okay, I'll hold it. I'll hold it unless it just goes against me something crazy. But
oh yeah, well
yeah.
I mean it's something's going up with it. So
I
what'd you buy it at?
767.
Okay, and that's $7.
GT Goodyear.
And that's $7.67.
$7.67.
Man, that's low. And then you said it's already up to what? 769.
769. Yeah.
Yeah, that's hey, you're winning.
Yeah,
for now.
It's green.
Okay,
hey,
so
buy low and what?
Sell high.
Okay, there you go.
We call this segment Gary's pick, and he's gonna ride it out. Go
I'm
or
gonna
unless
I'm gonna say up on that one.
Yeah, I guess you're guessing up. I'm gonna jinx you for sure and say up.
Okay.
And
well,
then,
what's the 8-ball say?
Yeah, let's see. This is it's about as good as me at picking stuff. Sources says no, 8-ball down.
Oh.
I'm gonna go up with you though. I'm gonna help cheer you on.
All right.
Okay, so let's see. We got that pick. Let's get our other ones out of the way. And I don't want to do the SPX or whatever anymore. Let's do the S&P. S&P and then the Dow Jones. Oh, we didn't do our Trump one. I didn't know. Do we have a Trump one on here? Oh yeah, we do have. We got it. We got a Trump one.
I haven't looked at that lately. Let's look at Trump.
Let's look at it quick before we look at the Dow Jones Industrial.
DJT.
Yep.
Trump Media is $26.14.
All right, it's down about $2.
All right.
So it was at 28.70. So he, maybe the vice president pick helped him hurt his stock. I don't know what drives that stock, but
Trump getting shot or
not getting shot
or not, not dying
or shooting off his mouth or whatever. Yeah. something drives that.
And going to court and then getting out of jail. It's up, down, whatever.
So I'll put DJT over here. What do you think it's going to be? It's at 20. What did we say? 26.
If he shoots his age on a golf course, it goes up.
Oh yeah, because that's not good.
Hey, I got a call into him for me and you to play golf with him. So
all right, well, you make it happen, and it'll make stock market neophytes famous.
Yeah.
Heck, if you could get one of those golf pros that live by you there.
Trump doesn't want to play me in golf. He's
Trump.
Right? Me and you both beat him.
Who beat who?
Trump. We'll beat him.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
We should get him and his vice president, that Vance guy. Trump and Vance against me and you.
Oh, and
they got no chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's challenge them. I'll start working on it. Say, U.S. Congressman wants to take on Trump.
Put that in the banner right after financial advice. Trump and Vance versus.
I have to make it. Now you're gonna have to talk to the audience while I do this because I have to make the banner.
Well, you don't have to do it right now.
Oh, okay. Next week. Well, I can do that. I am the producer on this show.
We'll get that going, man. I think we
can make a joke out of it. I'll put it on the Twitter box or so.
We'll let Donald pick the course.
Yeah, well, it's got to be Mar-a-Lago. I don't play anywhere else. Let's let him play on his home course. It's embarrassing.
That's what I mean. We'll let him pick it wherever he plays the best.
Yeah, that's right. Because that'd be fun. We can make a national holiday out of this daggone thing. So okay,
maybe Camellia will be at the 19th hole.
Camellia, we're gonna get. They're gonna shut us down before you're making comments against the people that are blocking social media, right?
I understand. Okay.
All right, let's look at Donald J. Trump. It's at 26.44, and the 8-ball says Very doubtful that goes up. Down, down, down. Okay, I'm going to say, I'm saying up. I think it's got to go up from there. What do you say, Donald Trump? You can say neutral. You're king of that.
Yeah, it's neutral.
Yeah,
I don't see any right now catalysts this month to make it move much.
Making it move. Okay, so Standard and Poor's. Let me look at that one. S&P, S&P, S&P. We have S&P is 50.
53.47.
Man, I got 53.19. My stuff's way behind. So 53.47.
No, you just got a different one.
Yeah, I got the old. I just got the sticker that's. Wait, hold on. Let me refresh it. Now it's at 53.22. Okay, so how about the Dow Jones? We'll go off of mine on those.
Okay.
We'll do 53.22.
I thought we weren't doing those.
Well, we weren't going to do the S and X or what. Okay, I don't want to do them. I'm not doing them.
Yeah, there's not.
We got enough to do. We got enough. Okay, so let's get to yours.
Okay, let's. There's a stock that, well, it's already ran up. Palantir Technologies.
Oh, I've heard of them before.
Yeah,
they're volatile.
They had some. I mean, they this could be the next $100 stock because they just got in a relationship with Microsoft, and it just has that feeling. You know, there's been a lot of PayPal's, Qualcomm's back in the day, 10 years ago, that were trading just like Palantir.
Yep. So it's PLT. What is it?
PLTR. Yeah, let's keep an eye on it. I'll do that one.
Okay. I think I've done that one before.
It's trading right now at 30.04. I've traded it this week. It's a good stock. But it's on its way up, so it's pretty easy to trade.
So it's at 34. Oh, let's see what the 8-ball says. It says, "Get a life." Oh, it is certain. It says up. The 8-ball, no dummy. I'm going to say down for the show purposes.
Well, I'm putting this on Gary, so I'm going to say up.
Okay. All right. So
and that's quite a. If it's up next Friday, it's on its way.
It's on its way.
Had a good run. Here, let me give you look at this chart. Yeah. This is a 10-day chart.
Oh, yeah. Look, it was, man, to buy it at 20 would have been nice.
Yeah.
10 points.
$20.82. It's already just in a week, right? Went up. Well, no, that's 8.5.
Yeah.
So just in 4 or 5 days, it's went up 10 points. So if it's up next Friday, it's really getting.
Yeah, it looked like it reacted with the market pretty hard because you can see boom, 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 and then people thought, I think people took out their money and was waiting for bargains, to tell you the truth, and they bought some stuff they knew was going to be good.
And a lot of the games they started doing a lot of announcements after earnings, so
right,
it could just be a game, or it could be real.
It could be real, but we'll find out for sure. So if you're right next week that it's on its way up, if I'm right, then it's a no-go. So,
right.
Okay, what's your next pick?
The next one's another new one, ASTS.
ASTS.
Yeah.
I fell on my ass.
MU.
MU. Oh, you want to do that one again too, huh?
No.
I wouldn't do that. That MU has been MUing you.
Well, look at this one. This is a space mobile. What they do is send up satellites. Look at the yearly chart on this, man. I wish we'd have caught this
on the ground. Oh, wow. That thing is like,
yeah.
It was the Death Star. Then it turned into the
197 for low, and it's trading at 23.04 now.
Wow.
Within that was 4/2 of 24.
That's just like, well, it looks like they really took off there at 5 May, around May.
5:15.
Yeah, it was like, okay, we found something. They found gold in the satellites. I don't know.
So anyway, what they do is they have partnerships with Verizon, some of the T-Mobile, and they provide cellular service outside of the connections for people at sea, in the mountains, blah, 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 where you can't
Right.
get a
Well, you
connection.
can't. Yeah. When they got some government programs for making all this
Right.
internet going. So yes. And the 8 ball says up, Gary. Says up.
I'm going to put down 2096. I
Okay.
traded it today, did pretty well.
Oh, did you?
I mean, a little trade.
A little
I'm going to
trade here
say
and there.
down. I think it's just going to rest for a while.
Well, you can go with neutral, but down would be probably same as, right?
Yeah, I'm saying down.
Okay. I'm going to go with you too, because I think it's down on there. Okay. Trade number 3.
All right, what other one do I want to do? I'll do this last one. I'll do AMD.
AMD.
Yeah, AMD is trading at, let me see here. AMD is 134.12.
Okay, dokie. Let's see what the 8 ball says. I think 8 ball's going to say down.
I'm going to say up, but I'm really kind of
Up.
neutral on it. But if I said anything, it's going to be up.
8 ball says up. Man, that 8 ball's like super positive today. I wonder if there's even any negativity in that 8 ball today. I'm going to say down. I'm going with down. I'm going to be Johnny Downer. Maybe that'll be my name next week, Johnny Downer.
No, it'll be
not ride the goat day.
Those are my picks. How about you, John?
All right, well, let's go with me. I'm going to go with IBM. We have got to talk about IBM because they keep having good news, and they're just not reacting. So
what's it? 191.53. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's good. That's what I'm saying. It's good. It's doing well. Because I'm in at 186 on that one. A lot.
What do you want it to do? Go to 1,000?
200. I'm looking at 200.
You going to sell it at 200?
Yeah, maybe. I might sell it at 200. But the ex-dividend date is today, so I'm wondering what it'll do. Now, there's no aftermarket trading on Fridays, is there? Is it pretty much you're off until Monday?
If it goes to 200, then you could at least put a sell in at 190. So
right.
You make at least 14 points on it.
Right. Well, I'm at 186 or 199 you're talking about or something. Where would I put the sell in at that?
190.
Oh, 190.
You're happy at 200. But this is a high dollar stock. So just like today, the spread on it is 188 to 192.88. So there's 10 points right there.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's been like it's crazy on there. So
so if it hits 200, I can tell you usually all those whole numbers it'll backtrack a little bit.
So well, what the thing was, Merrill Lynch or Goldman Sachs, one of the big brokerages came out and raised their target price from 200 to 220 or 230 or something like that.
And I think I've seen that.
Yeah, and that was one of the good news. And then they had really good earnings. They beat earnings by a bunch. And then the dividend is paid. They're just paying the same dividend as they did last quarter, which was 167, I believe. So, at least going to get the 167, which is, about $1,000 with what I have, and then see what happens. But, and right now we're up some points at, up 6 points. It looks like actually. So what's it at now? It's at 191.57 or 55.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I wrote down. 190. Okay. I wrote down 191.53.
Okay. 53. Yeah. And that one, it hadn't jumped around too much. And, the market going nuts didn't phase it. It just sort of hung in there. It didn't go crazy. And that's because earnings are coming out. What's that?
It went, I think I checked it that day. The market really sold off. But it's just however it went down from 194. This is a 10-day chart.
Yeah.
194 down to 181. What the heck? No big deal. Now it's back to 191.50. So
yeah, that's what I was like. Well, what's that lowest one down there? Where it was like
here's a 20-day chart. 20 days ago it was 178.50. You were sweating.
Oh my! It was down to 164. I was 22 points down. That was $11,000. And I'm like going, okay, anytime now. But the news was not terrible. And they actually beat earnings but I watched that thing go to friggin' the basement. So it says
Yeah,
Eight ball
got down to
says
164.
Eight ball
So
says up on IBM, and
well, we
I'm
should
going
have
to say
bought
up.
it then.
I'm going to say up. Yeah, 164. But by then I was already had all my money in it, so I could.
I'll say neutral on that, but you're saying up, right?
Yeah, you're probably neutral's probably right because it really just sort of it's been hovering around 188 to 190 ish type of thing, and it seems like whenever it gets like to 194, it was up to 196, I believe, in there somewhere, and it didn't stay long. It did not stay long.
Right.
But we have earnings. We have the ex-dividend date today, so we'll see if some people sell it off. But I'm hoping that the news of it, the upgrade to the target, helps people hold it. So but like I said, it's an investment. It's not a day trade, but it's an investment. So it needs to work out because when you're 11 grand down on something in about a week, that's a bad feeling.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm gonna go with I did cold saved me last week. I'm gonna go with boil. Which this
will be interesting.
Yeah, this will be interesting. What do you have boil at right now? I just love punishment.
It is 10.29.
10.29. Okay. So let's see. What does 8 ball say?
What do you say before you do the 8 ball?
Okay, I'd say up. I think it's going to go up. I think it'll be up at least $2.
Oh, really? Okay, you're saying up. I'm going to say down.
And the 8 ball can't say right now. That's what the little thing said. 8 ball says, come on. It wants to say something.
It's August.
Try again later. Come on.
Yeah.
8 ball, this is only a short show. It's turning into a long show. Oh, it says down. 8 ball down. What do you say, Mr.?
I said down.
Down?
Yeah.
Really? Golly, yeah. I hate to be right next week, but I will. I won't ride the goat 2 weeks in a row on this. All right,
I know. I'm just not. I don't think it's ready to really take off yet.
You don't
it's getting close. September, October.
A lot can happen in a week. Remember what happened last week? Oh my God. All right, I'm going to go back. We're going to take one out of the archives here on this thing. Let's go.
Yeah, go ahead.
ET, you say? No. I'm going to
do Gurgle.
I'm going Chewy.
Chewy?
Yeah, Dylan, yours.
Wow.
So Chewy, what's it at?
We've ran that out.
Is it terrible?
No. It's
I told you I was going back to a blast in the past on this.
23.65.
Well, I think I remember that being higher.
I called that when I was 15, remember?
Yeah. So has it been sort of stable? What's it? Look at a bigger chart there.
Look at that.
It got up to 30 something.
We were on the show when it was down around 14.
Yeah.
50, and I'm remember I said, man, if you're not paying attention.
Yeah, but now it's going back down. I know a lot of people, their dogs are dying, so I've seen it on the Facebook. We had to put Fluffy down today.
You're not going to quit feeding your dog.
Yeah, I know it. So, all right, so it's that, man, it's sort of one of those, this is definitely a guess of which way is it going to go.
Here's a 10-day chart.
Okay, let's make our decisions on that. Man, it went with the market too.
Yeah.
I'm going down on this one. Sorry.
All right.
8 ball says down. Hey, 8 ball and I agree. That means I know I'm putting down up for you because I already know how you are. Up for Gary. All right. So that's 3. What we only doing 3 picks this week. It's almost an hour show already.
Yeah, I know.
So we gotta streamline this thing a little bit more.
Well, let's do. You want to do Girdle because I kind of want people to. Let's keep an eye on that.
Which one?
GRDI.
Yeah, no, we can do any picks you want to do. GRDI. Oh, Gertie. Okay, yeah, let's do Gertie. We'll do that as a general one. So what is it?
It is trading at 102.
And that's a $1.02, right?
Yes.
Because I was putting it down at 102. That's a 100-point swing. Somebody's going to win. on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Let's do the 8-ball first, and then we'll judge our judging off of that. Man, that's low. I'm going to go with up. It is certain. It says up. 8-ball says up. I say up. What's Gary say?
I say neutral. But look at this chart. When the market went down, it went down to 80 cents, and it recovered.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it recovered fast.
Well, that's weird. So what do they do?
They're a mining company.
Okay, they're not mining a whole lot of dollars.
Established relationships with Clean Spark.
Oh, okay.
And they got a lot to do with the Bitcoin and all that. And
right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Now and all that stuff.
So yeah, man, that's a crazy market, isn't it?
I know.
I'm glad we don't have a show on that.
Shares of this, I would. I'm just saying, I would.
Yeah, that would be an interesting thing, especially at 80 cents. You'd have made friggin' $8,000, right?
Right, already. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you could have. It could be 60. It could be like Mark Forge. How fast can I go down? But Mark Forge is coming back. It's going to be good. It's just they're redoing some stuff. They got out of a lease. I'm just glad they're not going out of business. That was what my fear was, the way it was going. So that's
what's a MKFG?
MKFG. Mark Forge.
Yeah. Are you doing that one? It's going to be up. I'll do that.
Okay, let's do it. What's it at? 20.
0.2628.
28. Boy, that's when you're getting down to the thousands. That's when you really know that it's in trouble. The 8-ball says, "Run while you still can." Outlet says down. 8-ball says down.
We'll both say up. That's going to be up. What were you going to say about Gertie? I said neutral, didn't I?
I said up. I'd say up. I think it's going to go up. I because it's. I mean, I don't know how much. I'm almost a neutral, but I think it'll be 110 or so.
Yeah, it was 112 the other day.
See, it's got a chance. Go, little fella, go. So
all right.
That'll be enough. Whew, made my head hurt.
I know. I'm wore out.
We're out, man. I feel like this trading's hard.
Do we want to see how my Goodyear's done?
Yeah. Let's see it. Let's see what Goodyear's going. You might sell. Let's put it this way: the rule is you got to sell it on Friday. So.
Oh my gosh!
It's up at. Hold on a second. I said, hold on here. You already made 10 cents.
Yeah, I'm up $20.80.
Wow, look at you go. That's enough to get a Big Mac.
Yeah. They just opened a McDonald's by me. I think I could go there and get a Big Mac.
Well, you got a Buc-ee's, right? Or not? We have
a couple, I think. One in Daytona and one in
I thought
St. Augustine. I lived up there.
Where you used to be.
Exactly in my backyard.
Yeah, we went to one on the way home from somewhere, and that's an interesting place.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, if there's any viewers out there, you got to go to Buc-ee's. It's an experience, right?
Maybe we'll go to Buc-ee's on our way to go beating Trump and Vance in golf.
Yeah,
we can get them to sponsor our trip.
Yeah, that's for sure. And
then we'll actually get a pet woodchuck or a groundhog because they look like.
Make a note of that to put that on the banner for next week.
Oh yeah, I'll make a note of it for sure. So, all right, Gary. Well, we'll see how the trades do this week. Hopefully, we won't have a manic Monday and or a worrying Wednesday or a terrible Tuesday.
We're going to have a humpy Wednesday.
What? Oh my goodness. All right. Wait. I got to make you ride the goat though before we go. Here's for Gary right here. The stock you picked was hideous. It was awful. Now you must ride the goat. All right. No copyright infringements on that one. But I'm not going to play. I was going to play it to see how we got there because I don't know if they had an algorithm obviously picked up that we used the PBA somehow. And it didn't come out till like the next day that said, hey, you stole our stuff or you're using the wrong thing. So I have to find another bull riding video or something. But
you can't use the video.
I can't use the video because it's got a copyright or a copyright infringement says.
Oh, I thought you were just saying the ride the bull was somebody's,
Yeah, it is. It's a professional bowling administration or whatever they call it,
All right.
is they frowned upon it. But fortunately, our ending of our show is still good. I like that, so I
How
can
about
play it.
Ride the Harley? They probably got that too.
Oh, yeah, they'll get us on that too. We got to find our own video that has nothing to do with it. Maybe I'll make up a little. Oh, I know. There's a bull riding thing at the fair, and I'm going to the fair today. I'll go take a video of that.
Okay.
And I'll wait till we get some nice, pretty girl riding that. Okay, or either that or some big old fat redneck on there. So maybe. Yeah, something, or maybe both. Maybe both. We'll see. I'm sure there'll be some fun people out there at the fair today. If we don't get to, and remember, this
Are you running for Congress?
Yeah. Thanks for reminding everybody, folks. We got to go. Let's be a good time in the show. So you're new to the market, and you're watching these market shows and talking to some of your friends, and maybe you listen to one of them and they say, hey, I got this great stock tip for you. You know, just get on board here and we'll ride this thing together. I'll show you how to do it, and I'll teach you a few things. And you know, you're like, okay, come on and get on. And then you get on there, and then all of a sudden the market starts going. You invest this money, the market starts going, and it's going, and you're like, I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit shaky about this deal here, you know. And then the market starts going up and down, and you know, you're like, hey, and then all of a sudden the earnings come out, and it's like, oh, your friend says, oh well, you know, sorry about that. I really thought it was a good deal. I just I'll talk to you later. And then you're sitting there, you're holding on to the horns.